Hello everyone, welcome to Cherish Yoga. I'm Kelly Doro. Today we have a short little practice for digestive health. It could be that you just kind of need to get things moving a little bit. It could be that you have more chronic digestive issues. Whatever the case may be, this is the perfect little practice for you. And all you're going to need today is a chair. So if you need to get yourself settled, you can feel free to do that. And one more thing, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, if you would consider doing that, that would be a huge help for us. So thank you so much. Get yourself situated and then we'll get started. We're going to start by sitting tall in our chairs so that we have lots of room to breathe. We're going to focus in on our breathing just for a few moments here. So we're long through the spine, giving our torso lots of room for our breath, giving our GI organs lots of space. Feeling the inhale as the breath comes into the body, feeling that rib cage expand, feeling your belly expand. Then exhaling, letting that air completely leave your body. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Posture is an important part of our digestive health, so just being aware of our posture, trying to sit tall a little bit more throughout the day can be helpful. The more we do it, the easier it is. I know it's hard to hold those muscles and to hold us nice and tall. But the more we do it, the more natural it becomes. Yoga can help our digestive health. First of all, it helps with circulation in and around our GI organs. It also, whenever we find a twist, it kind of stimulates and helps those GI organs. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that today, you'll notice. Just a lot of moving through the torso. So we're going to start, again, we're sitting tall. We're going to start with some pelvic rocks to begin with, just to kind of get a feel for what's happening down in our pelvic area. So we're going to tuck the pelvis under. And then we're going to bring it at least to neutral, maybe forward, depending on what your lower back is telling you. If you're having a hard time finding this motion, sometimes I imagine a laser beam shooting out of my belly button, and then I point it up to the ceiling, and I point it forward and maybe down. Okay, so this is the area we're going to begin to work with today. Now we're going to change this motion, still focusing in on the pelvis, but we're going to change this motion. We're going to think about the belly button now as a marble. It's sitting on top of a tabletop. So the tabletop is on top of our hips, and the marble is going to make a circle around this way. So we're going to take it over to one side. We're going to bring it around to the back. We're going to take it around to the other side, and we're going to take it forward. Really focusing in on the navel making this motion. I know this is an awkward motion. If you've never done it before, it's awkward. I know. And it's hard to get a feel for. The more you do it, the easier this becomes. Good. Let's do one more. I promise our next move is going to be a little bit easier. Let's reverse that. Focusing in on that navel, doing the moving around in a circle. Let's do one more. Good. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and take your feet wide so you have a nice stable stance in your chair. And we're going to take our ribs. We're focusing on our ribs now. They're going to make the circle. So if you think about taking your ribs forward, and then we're going to take them around to the side, and we're going to bring them back, brush the back of your chair, and then around to the side and forward. I'll turn to the side so you can see a little more easily what I'm doing. We're going to brush the back of the chair, and we come to the side, and we go forward. Good. Now we're getting a nice big massage of all of those GI organs. Good. Let's do one more. And then we're going to reverse. Good. One more circle. All right, we're gonna sit forward now. We're gonna bring both of our feet in front of us. We're gonna pull one knee in, and we're just gonna hug it into the chest. You could even lean back a little bit, and then we're gonna release. And we're gonna hug the other leg in, wrapping those hands around the shin. We're gonna give it a hug. You can also do this one when you're maybe on the couch or when you're in bed in the morning or at night. Good. Now if you're comfortable doing this, you can use those hands to kind of move that leg around a little bit. Good. And then we'll go to the other side. And again. Just like, I don't know what, I know when I had my babies, this is what they encouraged me to do with my babies when they had an upset tummy. Get them on their back, squeeze their knees into them, and just kind of massage their legs around. So we're doing the same thing. It's the same idea. We're just doing it sitting in a chair. But again, you could do this lying down. Let's do one more on each side. And then the other side. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and stand up. We are going to come facing the seat of the chair this time. I've got a few things for us here. So we're facing the seat of the chair. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So just go ahead and get yourself situated. We'll stay here for just a few moments. Good. Once you're there, you might find a few cat-cows, dropping the navel, looking forward, and then reaching the heart to the ceiling, curving through the spine. Good. As you lift your heart to the ceiling, this time let's pull the navel in so we can get a little more movement through the belly area, through the abdominal area. Let's do one more. And then we're going to do a few torso circles here. So we're standing with it in a tabletop position, and we're going to pull, let's think about the navel doing the moving, the navel and the ribs doing the moving here. Okay, so we're going to kind of circle them around to the right and up and around to the left and down. It's very similar to those rib circles we did just a few moments ago, but we're in a different position, so it's going to affect the body a little bit differently. And let's reverse. Good, and now we're going to step back into a downward dog. We've got our hands on the seat of the chair. We're stepping back. Let's find just a little gentle movement to begin with. And then we'll bend our knees, trying to reach the belly to the thigh. So trying to reach the the abdominal area to the thighs, and then we're going to lift the hips, lift the tailbone to the ceiling. Good. Let's do that again. And up. Good. Let's do one more. And then we'll hold. While we're here, we're going to find one more twist. So we're going to take one hand, reaching it toward the opposite leg. Allowing that upper body to twist along with the movement. And then we're going to release. We're going to go to the other side. You could even peek under that arm for a little additional twist here. Let's go one more time to each side. If you find yourself getting lightheaded, go ahead and bring your head up above your heart. And then up and other side. Last one. Come back to center. We're going to walk our feet forward nice and slowly. And then very slowly, we're going to roll up. Taking your time. When you get to the top, we'll bring the arms up overhead on an inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart. It's beautiful. Let's have a seat in our chairs. I've got one more for us and then a nice little relaxation at the end. All right. We're going to take our feet wide and we're going to find a twist. So let's bring our arms overhead. We're going to twist to one side. We're going to inhale, arms up, and we're going to twist to the other side. And we're going to inhale up. And twist. Good. Now let's hold to this side. You're going to take the heart toward this knee. We're going to reach it toward the knee. We're going to lengthen through this back, this open back body, and we're going to kind of compress through the other side of the torso. And then we're going to come up and over to the other side again. We're going to reach our heart toward that knee. We're going to open up through this open back body here. We're going to kind of compress through the opposite side of the torso. And then we're going to go to the other side one more time. And last one. All right, let's walk our feet in. We're going to inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. So let's take one more inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's walk back in our chairs. We're going to keep a long, straight spine for this last part. But we're going to take one hand. You could even close your eyes. We're going to take one hand and we're just going to rub the belly. And then we're going to reverse. And then relax everything. Relax back into your chair. And we'll just rest for a few moments before we close out our practice. Begin to find gentle movements in the fingers and toes and the neck. Finding a gentle stretch. And then we'll blink our eyes open very slowly. We're going to take an inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. And if there's any other topics you're interested in seeing, feel free to comment below. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.